when we know our purpose and when we know it's set, there's no mystery in that, and we recognize that mission is evolving, what that also helps us understand is that because our mission is evolving, we'll get new assignments. I had a mission statement years ago when I first did my mission mapping, and then years later, a new mission statement came out of that process.
Okay.
Does that cancel out the old one? No. That one is still relevant, but what happened is it came to some level of completion. God is saying, okay, that was where you were at the time. That's what I wanted you to do. Now I'm moving you to something else. This is why it's important not to confuse your assignments and your missions with purpose.
Yes.
Because what happens is, if as soon as something changes, as soon as you get injured as an athlete, you have vocal cord surgery, and you can't sing anymore, and you thought your purpose was to be a singer, and you thought your purpose was to be a phenomenal Olympian, then now what? Now what when that's over? Now you are thrown by the changes and vicissitudes of life, and you feel completely crestfallen because you put all your eggs in that. That's why I want them to focus on purpose as what it really is, and recognize that because mission is evolving, now God can shift the story and say, yes, that was your assignment. Now I've got a new one for you. Now we see redeeming thread. Now we see hope. Now we are not afraid to fail. Now we're not afraid to make a decision and think that the one decision is going to mean everything follows suit. No, now we have hope, because we recognize that our mission is ever evolving, and at any time we can shift, we can pivot, and we can go in the direction God is calling us.
But grounding all of this in, like, gosh, my purpose of glorifying God and enjoying him forever, and that my mission is shifting, and that I can make the right decision, but that doesn't mean that it'll work out the way that I expected it to. But if it doesn't work out the way I expected it, it doesn't mean that I did something wrong.
Absolutely right.
It is so freeing. It is so encouraging, and it will take some rewiring, I think, for me and probably for many of our listeners. And it takes a little bit of risk taking, a little courage. It really frees us up to step into the mystery, the informed mystery, maybe.
I like that. I like that.
It's like, okay, this is the direction that I'm pointed. I'm showing up, and we'll see what happens. I love that, April, and I love that you're helping us take more of that kind of posture, which can be a humble but courageous posture. And that's a good place to be in this season of life. Thank you so much for helping us dig into some of those things today. That's been really awesome.